everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. I'm Mand. I would love to give a description of what my channel is, but it's kind of a mixture of all things spiritual, paranormal, and decks and crystals and whatnot. So, what are we talking about today? You probably could tell by the description, the heading of what this video is. And I had put up on Instagram what did you want to see, decks for beginners or my favorite tarot oracle. So I'm going to start this video off with my favorite tarot decks. I still consider myself quite new, even though I feel like I've been reading tarot quite some time, but I find myself very, very new to it all the same because I feel like I'm always learning. And I mainly read for people with oracle cards. So I have 6 tarot decks, which is difficult because I don't actually have a huge collection of tarot decks like a lot of people here on YouTube, but I really want to kind of be part of the community because I feel like they're just amazing people and I feel like I've learned a lot. I really like to watch a lot of them when I get a chance. So let's get into it. These aren't flip through of the decks, okay? I will show you a few cards, but for the most part, like, I'm not going to do a full walkthrough unless this is something you want. But I feel like most of these decks all have walkthroughs online anyway. So the first one I want to talk about, in no particular order, I think it's more along the lines of which I got a specific time. So the first one I want to talk about is one of my favorites, is The Everyday Witch by Deborah Blake. I don't know, can you see it? It's a huge box. The artwork is by Elizabeth Alba, and this is by Llewellyn, and it is a 78 card deck and 264 page full color guidebook. I think this is my second or third tarot deck ever, and I love this deck. The guidebook is huge, absolutely massive, and it has all, like, you can write notes, but I mean, oh my gosh, come on, show us something. Like, you can see the card and then the meaning. It is a bit of a glossy book, alright, but I love this. Like, the artwork is just stunning. I absolutely adore the artwork. So I'm going, oh my god, I'm at my desk and I'm running out of space here. So these are the backs of them. They're so cute. I remember, was it Imogen Walters here on YouTube? I loved her videos. She's not on YouTube anymore, but I think her channel is still up. And she was doing a walkthrough of this deck, and I remember her naming the black cat named called Smudge. I loved it. Oh my god, I love that. But this deck is absolutely stunning. Oh, hello. The artwork is just, it's divine. And I feel if you're very new, how do people show these? Oh my gosh, can you hold, like, my hands are too small for that. Gosh, could I look any more awkward? Like, I love this. It is super glossy. That's the only thing. Like, it is super glossy. But, like, for the most part, like, I feel if you're very new to tarot, like, this deck is ideal. Like, look at that death card. Like, it's not scary at all. I don't think it's scary anyway. Oh, bye. So the artwork is just, like, look at this Knight of Cups. I'm obsessed. I love this deck, and you probably see, like, these lovers. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. it's so beautiful. And I remember seeing it on Charmed Intuition. She uses it as well. She does lovely pick cards. I love watching her. I could listen to her all day. And I was like, after seeing Imogen talk about it, and oh my god, I can't think of her name now in Charmed Intuition. That's embarrassing. I was like, I have to get this deck. So I got the deck, and this actually came to France with me a couple of years back. I brought it, I had to, because I love this deck. And that's that one. And then, apologies about the noise. My next favorite is the Light Series Tarot by Chris Anne. I love this deck. And Jamie actually got me this for Christmas a few years back. And I love the inside. I'm not doing a whole walkthrough. Oh, hello. Fab guidebook. To be fair, it's small, but I mean, you could carry this in your handbag, right? You could carry this in your handbag and it'd be amazing. I would have loved to have gotten the indie version of this deck, but you know what? I probably wouldn't use it as much because I'd be trying to mind it. But that's the backs. It's published by Hay House. But again, the artwork is just something to be desired, and I feel it's very modern compared to the Everyday Witch Tarot. Like that High Priestess. Chef's kiss. Love it. Okay, sorry, I'm moving. And I just, out of Chris Anne's four decks that are out, this is my favourite. I love this one. I have the Muse Tarot as well. I love this. But I love this one the most. This one is the prettiest. And I love the artwork. And I really feel like, look at that Judgment card. Again, for I mean, look at that Death card. It's so vibrant and it's not a bit off-putting. And, you know, I feel especially, excuse me, it gets in my feels. Like, I just get lost in it. But I definitely feel like if you're new to tarot, but you don't like the Rider-Waite-Smith, because to be honest, I really don't like the Rider-Waite-Smith decks. They're not my favourite. So that's kind of what put me off in the beginning. Look at that. That's so cute. Like even the Devil. Like, focus, don't mind me. Hello. Like, it's not scary. Love that. But yes, I'm not going to show it. Like, oh, one more. I'll show you one more. The Tower. I love the Tower in this card. And who likes the Tower, really? Let's be honest. Who likes the Tower in any of the decks? No one. But I like it in the Light Series. But this is definitely one that I feel is definitely one of my favorites, and I'd never get rid of it. These are decks that would like 100% stay in my collection. 100%. The next one, I don't even know where to begin, is the Ostara. Now I don't have the box, it's out sitting on my bookshelf, but I have the guidebook, so you can see that is the cover. And it has 4 different creators. I like the guidebook actually. The guidebook's really nice. It's all coloured. Do I think this is beginner friendly though? No, I keep it in this little bag. No, I don't think so. I love the bags. I know a lot of people have an issue with this. I don't. I really like it. I probably bought this on a whim more than likely. It is gilded. But the only thing is mine is all kind of, can you tell it's a bit beat up or battered? Because I hand over hand shuffle. Do you see? That's what happens. But I really like this deck. It's definitely one that called me out a lot. There are the backs, and I never said who the publishing company is. I have no idea. I have no idea, but it's created by 4 accomplished female artists, and I love that. I think that's amazing, and it is super glossy. So if you are one that does pick cards online and you want to take pictures, think twice about this one because it is very glossy. But I love the artwork, and I know it tends to differ. The reason why I say it's not, that's my hair, beginner friendly is because it doesn't have the suits on it, and this is a deck that you want to spend a lot of time with. Personally, I feel to get to know it. I definitely use the guidebook with this deck. It's to see how the art differs. You can tell that there's 4 different artists, and I know a lot of people don't like that. That's okay. I don't mind it. I do not mind it. I really like this. This has definitely got my intuition going. For me, it's a deck I tend to pull out when I need that comfort but kick in the ass at the same time. For some reason, this deck literally kicks me in the ass, and it's the one I'm actually working with this month. So, but it is a strange deck. It's a bit unusual. Definitely, it follows Rider-Waite-Smith, but it doesn't at the same time, if that makes sense. They've definitely put their own twist onto it. But I like it anyway. It's definitely one of my top favorites, and it ain't never budging from my collection. Excuse me. So next, we've only 3 more tarot, so I'm trying to keep it short and sweet. The next one, actually, I've never shown this one on my own Instagram page, is the Dark Dimension Tarot. I really like this. I don't see many people talking about it. This is in an indie deck, so I only have 2 indie decks. Yeah, in my entire collection, because they're expensive, right? And I like to be able to show decks that people can get right off the bat. I waited way too long for this to come. This took about a month. I have no patience for things like that, to be honest. Unless I can get it within a week, for some reason, I have the worst patience. But I really, really, really wanted this deck. I remember seeing it on Charmed Intuitions channel, and I was like, I have to have it. I love it. There's like a Tim Burton-esque feel to it. Is that a word? A Tim Burton feel to it, and I just love it. I got the ones with the moon and the clouds on the back and the black gilding, but it is a bit battered because I do use it. But it has the most silkiest. It's the silk matte finish. It is such good quality. Like, this will last me my entire lifetime, and probably my kids and my grandkids if they want to take up this kind of stuff. It will last generations is what I'm saying. But I love the characters in this. Like, it follows Rider-Waite-Smith. There is no guidebook, but you can totally get the Rider-Waite-Smith to suit any book. But I love this deck. It just, I don't know, for me, there's something fun about it. And believe it or not, I've actually used this for ancestral work, and it's worked quite well. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, I found it worked really, really well. And, like, it photographs like a dream. Like, can you, the detail in this is stunning. It's stunning. 10 out of 10, 100 out of 10. would recommend. Like, is this not giving you Nightmare Before Christmas vibes? Okay, apart from the swords in his back. But I don't know, it's probably like the big eyes and I love this. I genuinely love this deck. I could, yeah. Like, look at that star. Pretty. I really like this deck, and I haven't brought it out in a while, and I don't know why. I love this deck, so I'm gonna have to bring it out. I'd love if they brought a guidebook out for this stuff. I'd love to know their reasoning behind why they picked the cards they picked, or characters and stuff. Love this. Right, we're down to the last two, you guys. We're getting there. So the next one is a Divine Feminine Oracle. This is the second indie deck. It's by Kokorina. Love this deck. I have the black and gold version, and I think there's a white and black version as well. What's this one? The Nocturnal one. Anyway, guidebook, nice chunky guidebook. Really like it. It's short and sweet and to the point. Again, I think this one would be beginner friendly. I don't like cracking spines, so you're never going to see me crack spines. And, oh, you got a lovely little card with it and everything. I got it for my birthday 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I think, yeah. Jamie, my wonderful other half, got me this. The one thing I don't like about this, oh gosh, here we go, is, and I will show you. Do you see? Now this costs more than this. Not as bad. This has a closed lid. This is one of these lids, and it's not the sturdiest. I don't particularly like the box. That's just a personal preference. That's me being picky now. But what my problem with this is, first of all, how slippy they are. That's one thing. And I have a piece of tiger's eye because it matches. They're so slippy. So when I am trying to shuffle, it's headache inducing sometimes, to be honest, because these are such pretty cards. Like, stunning. I mean, they're gold. Now, on camera, that looks like the gold is perfect. But I can tell you, it is not. Like, these sides on this one are battered. Like, they're so abashed from shuffling. It's not great. I can't see this holding up, which makes me really sad, because I really like this deck. I really do like this deck. I love the artwork. The artwork is stunning. I just hate the cardstock. Like, it is so... This is Llewellyn cardstock. For a deck that costs as much as it does, I think it's about €60. And that's not including postage and whatnot. The cardstock is shocking. Like, this was actually less, and the cardstock is amazing. But some people might like this kind of thin. Focus. Thank you. I love that Hermit card. But no, I don't really like the cardstock on this. And I've used this. Like, this has been worked. But it's very simple, it's very plain, it's not overcomplicating it. I prefer this version. Hello. To any other. There's only two to choose from. Sorry you guys, my head is beginning to get a bit fuzzed, so. But I like this deck. This is one of my top favorites. The Devil is an interesting card on this. But I definitely feel this is the deck that I kind of veer for when I definitely need to tap into that Divine Feminine and my own intuition and stuff. So that's that deck. Right, last one. what's the last one? Is The Green Witch Tarot. And this is by Anne Mora. Sorry, my goodness me. I saw this on Dawn Michelle's. If you don't know Dawn Michelle, she does, her channel is Boho Tarot. Obsessed. Absolutely obsessed. And again, this is Llewellyn. Llewellyn do the best guidebooks. The best. And they smell amazing. This deck, you guys, is, sorry, I must adjust myself. My soul deck. I got it at the start of this year, and you're probably thinking, man, how do you know it's your soul deck? This feels like coming home to me. First, the backs, like, I remember seeing this all over Instagram and YouTube, and I was like, oh, it's really pretty, but I don't know. And then I just jumped for it this year. And let me tell you, this, and it's a nice size deck. This is my favorite card. It has a little donkey in it. Like, I love donkeys. This is like coming home. This is my best friend. This is the deck that I feel most comfortable with, and I feel like you can definitely work with it all year round. If you're new, I definitely feel it has definitely, how many more times am I going to say that? A more pagan feel to it, more witchy. Obviously, it's a green witch. Witchy vibe to it. So if that is your aesthetic and that's what you're looking for, this is the deck for you. I will never part with this deck, and I will probably buy a second as a backup, because this is my soul deck. This is who I feel comfortable with, who I just love connecting with, and it knows me. And I know, yeah, it sounds strange because you're like, it's just a deck. It is just a deck, but some of our decks become more than just a deck. It becomes our best friend, and it's who we turn to and we don't know where else to turn. And I feel this deck is just exactly what I needed, and I literally worked with it. It was the only deck I looked at the start of this year, and I can't wait to deep dive into it further. I'm definitely going to make a separate journal like Dawn does and do a deep dive, because I just want to know this deck even more. But it is definitely a deck I feel most connected to without losing all my cards. Anyway, you guys, that is all my decks, all my tarot decks. And so the next video you're going to see, while I have a mini heart attack of dropping all these, let me know in the comments below, what's your favorite deck? What's your favorite tarot, the one that's your soul deck and all that kind of fun stuff? Let me know. I absolutely adore this deck. I'm just going and pick up the rest of them because they seem to want to get away from me. So let me know in the comments below, what's your favorite deck? What's your coming home and all that stuff. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. And as always, I hope you have an amazing day wherever you are in the world. And if you're not subscribed, please do, and hit the thumbs up and click the bell if you want to be notified when I upload. And I'll see you all real soon. Bye guys.